Are you tired of paying your hard-earned money on mediocre mobile data connection? Do you feel restricted by your phone's connectivity when you travel around our beautiful country? Well, look no further, because AussieLink has the answer. Welcome, and thank you for taking the time to listen to me today. My name is Holly, and I'm here to tell you why AussieLink is the next step in advancement for a world that becomes more and more connected every day. I'm also here to discuss how it can fix the gap we currently have in the industry. Here at AussieLink, we aim to alter the way people, organisations and networks connect through a cutting-edge, high-level 5G framework that is unlike any you see today. We are committed to conveying elite correspondence administrations that will allow customers to flourish in an ever-advancing technological world. As AussieLink grows, customers will be provided with a brand that brings consistency and reliability into their lives. We aim to be able to connect all Australians across the country with a network that can be trusted and with the promise that the connection is as strong as our country is vast. Our customer base is anyone who has a mobile phone or device requiring internet data. Targeting an audience now, especially after the Optus nationwide outage, would benefit us greatly, as there is a lot of upset amongst their customer pool, and with the right message, we will be able to attract them to our reliable network. As we are a new company entering the industry, the customers that we need to focus on are ones in need of help the most. By providing support and reliable services, customers should start to file in through word-of-mouth reviews. This is the first and easy step towards building our customer base. To focus our services towards the regional areas that are experiencing neglect from their current providers can provide positive customer experiences, leaving them satisfied with our network. Building networks in communities that struggle to connect dependably will bring Australians closer together across the nation. There are areas currently working with 5G connectivity, but here at AussieLink, we wish to aim our focus towards clients who have been neglected and strengthen the connection between regional communities. Wouldn't we all like to know that our data is secure and reliable? With the increasing demand for reliable networks, current networks are struggling to keep up and are leaving huge holes in the industry that need to be met to keep customers happy. The lack of coverage across the nation, with rural areas suffering from limited options, AussieLink has the chance to step up and save the day. Even large companies such as Optus struggle with the strain and experience spouts of unreliability. Only recently they experienced a nationwide outage that caused panic and nearly threatened people's lives. With The Guardian as a source, Optus has admitted to nearly 230 people who were unable to connect to 000 services. If any of these were extreme emergencies, Optus would have had some answering to do to families and loved ones. Hospitals that run on Optus services were also left in the dark, and there were even records of some cases being reported of obstetricians unable to be contacted as their patients were going into labour. The lack of coverage and the issue it arises in smaller communities is concerning, as there is a large pool of customers waiting for the next best advancements in their area. Network towers are limited in rural areas, making connectivity seem impossible once you leave the big cities. 70% of Australia's population reside in cities, but there is still 30% waiting for a solution that will allow them to connect comfortably and reliably with the rest of the world. Since the COVID-19 pandemic, there has been a huge shift in the number of people who have decided to leave the major cities and pull up stumps in coastal and regional areas. Between 2020 and 2022, nearly 150,000 people left Sydney and Melbourne alone. The need to provide regional areas with better coverage and connectivity is here, and to do so, there needs to be an increase in network towers. The potential I know AussieLink has can aim the company high into the future with ambitions of providing all regional areas with their own network tower. This will solve the problem of slow data networks around Australia and launch AussieLink to the top of Australia's leading supplier of telecommunication networks. Not only will our company be number one, but we will have the privilege of connecting a vast and distant country, bringing Australians closer nationwide. Telstra is currently leading the way in coverage across Australia. However, their ambition has only taken them as far as the major cities around the country. The purple sections on the map provided here seem so small and insignificant when looking at the large scale of our country. With the effort of funding these network towers, AussieLink will be able to provide customers with endless connectivity and bring 5G into homes of families who otherwise would have been left with slow networks and unreliable options. The benefit to building network towers across Australia is that it gives us the chance to have an advantage over our competitors. With the towers being owned by AussieLink, our organisation has the opportunity to rent out the towers to other network services who have not set up any connection in the area. These rented services, of course, will be limited as to not overshine our own, giving the competition access to the area but still make AussieLink the most desirable service provider. Faults in current provider services cause outages that lead to the inconvenience of millions of customers. It is these inconveniences that result in the loss of thousands of dollars for small businesses who were unable to work during these service blackouts. By building a stronger and more reliable system, AussieLink can promise its customers that their connection is steady and trustworthy. Companies such as Optus and Telstra currently have a reputation that leaves them looking selfish and irresponsible data providers. They go where the dense population is, neglecting potential customers that aren't worth their time. This isn't a dream we here at AussieLink wish to be a part of. Every Aussie matters, and every community deserves to have a fast and reliable connection that can potentially increase the livelihoods of those living within the region. By building such a strong and respectful reputation, customers will be drawn to our organisation as it surely climbs the ladder towards the nation's leading telecommunications provider. Now that I've provided you with all you need to know about AussieLink and the benefits of becoming part of our company, I will leave you with my details to contact me for further information and any questions you might have. Thank you.